So I am going to try to do this by video because I have a spread that I thought it was 5 cards, but it was 2 cards for each post, each position. So 10 cards all in all, and I don't know how I can explain, but I think you get it. It just felt right to speak to you instead of write to you in this incident. So that is why what I'm going to do, and well, we'll see how it goes. And I will also post, I have taken a picture of the cards, and I will put them below in your thread, so you can see it either above the video or below the video. So I will find out. Anyway, I will present to you the decks. You got some cats. I got the mystical cats for you, and I got the tarot familiars. It's not just cats. All the major arcana has familiars like cats, owls, wolves, whatever it may be. And the court cards also have some familiars on it. And then I have the Isis Oracle Pocket Edition. So let's see what it first. I know it might be more difficult this, but yeah, this just felt right, and it's my first time I'm doing video for Facebook reading in this group. So let's see how it goes. The first position of the first 2 cards, they are, and I will repeat this when I get to them, no worry. They are a message for you from your higher self. The next 2 cards are what to be aware of. And the middle 2 cards, they're how to best handle stress. That's advice for that. And then we to pair of cards number 4, and they speak about what you have already done. And then the last 2 cards, they are speaking of how to best move forward. So I have my list here on my calendar. So to go to if it is. So let's get to it. First we have your 2 first cards. That is 2 earth and 4 of pentacles. So, and remember, this is a message to you from your higher self, and it's all about balance. This cat here, it's important that he stays calm, so therefore it's important that you stay calm, so it won't ramble. So what you have built, what you know is working for you, what you sense, what you know when you are calm is working, that it will not like fall apart, or at least ramble down, and you need to pick it up again, so to speak, or pick yourself up again, so to speak. And the 4 of Pentacles, it's also very much a give and take card. It's either too much or too little of a given thing. So that's emphasizing the balancing your life. So your higher self have this message for you, that balance within your life is the most important, and it's sort of inner balance and inner peace. So it's important that you get both with do, but also be mindful of your mind patterns and your actions and how you react upon things. There's an overreaction or an underreaction. The message for you from your higher self is actually that the most important now is that it's the balance thing. So it's really about being aware of not taking in good, breathing in bad, so to speak, everything. So every time you feel this is now you're doing too much of something, then you are probably hitting yourself in your head with something. How can I put it? Oh, I hope so. This is been along as long ago the way. Maybe, no, not maybe. Now I doubt myself and should have written it instead, but now it will be better, so bear with me. But it is too much or too little. This card is too much. This card is too much or too little. And this card is about staying calm, balance, and feel that. And to do so, it's important that you see, okay, what is too much and what is too little in different situations and areas of your life. And that can even mix. So one day and one time, one area has something too much, and another day or another time of that day it's too little. So it's about having the focus on the balance, but in the inner peace way, in the calm way. But as long as you stray from the calm, then the apples fall, and then you have to pick it up and begin again. So that's important. Yes, it's sort of balance is key. So let's do sort of balance is key, and the inner calm is key. So balance through inner calm and inner peace is key. Next, what to be aware of, and here we have the serpent of fire, and I am not all that into all this, so I remember them all, but it says on here on the back. And we have the sea kitten, and I will just read this card first before I take in the sea kitten also. Serpent of fire says, from the Isis Oracle, says, do not assess your current ability based on past standards. Get that? And this sea kitten is seeking out new things, new emotions. This is feeling new. Is it safe to feel this way? And maybe, and then this Isis card is saying to you, okay, before in the past you reacted like this, or you did like this, or this happened, or stuff like that. And then the Serpent of Fire card is saying to you, do not assess your current ability based on past. So not based on past abilities, past what happened before. It's important that you like this kitten. It's curious and new, and okay, this is the new way of feeling. So then I will probably also, it will result in something else. So it's important to, yeah, to not fall in, excuse me, to not fall into the trap of, okay, I know this, I know when I do this and when I react this will for sure happen. This Serpent of Fire is exactly saying to you, do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. So that's gone, that's done, that's over with. But yes, I know sometimes, habits and stuff. This card is also saying to you that you are stronger than you think. And you're also more powerful than you think. You're both stronger and more powerful than you think. So that's important that you're aware of that, you have that strength and you have that power to have that curiosity and know that you're safe in feeling in new ways, and that new things happen to you when you go about things differently. And this card also is asking of you that it's important to sort of learn afresh what you are capable of. So sort of start anew, like the sea kitten. It's new, it's learning new things about emotion, feelings. How does this makes me feel? Is this nice or not nice? So maybe things that before felt nice to you, take another look at it. So that's what to be aware of. Are you on sort of autopilot in some things? And if you are, get okay, then adjust that, because the sea kitten is so much inviting you. Say, this is a new think this is a new way to be. This is important, that you step into these sort of new feelings that comes when you step into that, and you acknowledge that power, and you acknowledge that strength, and say goodbye to how did we, to reckoning that, okay, this happened before, so it would also happen now. That kind of a mind pattern, and that kind of, what's the word? I can't remember the English word now. But when you, yeah, that kind of belief, that will hold you back. So it's important that you work on changing that belief. And it's okay if it's just baby steps. It's okay. Baby steps are also steps. So we get to how to best handle stress. And that's sort of all kind of stress. You here have the spirit of Isis and the 8 of Sea. And the spirit of Isis, she is telling you that there are times to surrender. Not give up, but surrender, like letting go of. It's important not giving up. So not letting go. Like this cat here that has wandered through the, I don't know if it's a desert or so. It looks, anyway, it might be a desert, or at least some place that's dry, and then it comes to this well, and it sits down remembering some things with sadness from her past, and some things with happiness, and why is she not there anymore. So you are invited in, and then she's drinking from this well to soothe her, and listening to the shell, to hear the sea that comforts her and remind her of all that is good. And with the spirit of Isis, she's also saying to you, persist with your bold faith and inspired action. So it's about not giving up. It's about letting go, yes. In everything that can feel stressful, letting go of the fear of the outcome, or letting go of the what might happen, of letting go of your mind taking over and trying to steer you into something. Letting go of that, not giving up, but letting go of former patterns, letting go of what no longer serves you in action, reaction, whatever it is, and letting go of hitting yourself in the head when things feel, oh, I did not do it right this time, or now I did it again. Letting go of that self-blame, and instead invite in the forgiveness of self, the forgiveness of you, and using that heart energy. You know, we have sea kitten, that's cups, that's water, that's emotion and the heart energy. And we have and the fresh, sort of a fresh start with that, with new eyes. And we have the 8 of Sea that is saying goodbye, maybe with kind of sadness, but saying goodbye to what is no longer needed, what is no longer serving in life, and seeking out new things that do serve. And Isis is saying, I'm going to read out loud while standing behind on the back of the card. Beloved, initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Got that? Never time to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest. So no matter how bold or impossible it seems. So let you be inspired and believe. So yes, whenever stressful situations come, keep the faith, keep the belief that you have the power, you have the strength to do this. And you have, because you have the Serpent of Fire card here. Okay? You have that. Serpent of Fire. So that's important. Also here, this 8 of C. Yes, move on. Move on and leave that behind that no longer serves you. And seek out things that, how can I put it, that makes you warm at heart. Seek out that kind of things, especially in stressful situations, and especially in those kind of situations. So now we're coming to the 2 cards representing what you have already done. And we have the 7 of Fire and the Death card. And it's kind of interesting here in this position, especially with this deck, because you have already fought. You will also stand up for your beliefs, but and fought or fierce when other people sort of got at you, or you have been fighting already. Sometimes it's probably been a really good thing to do that fighting. So you stood up for what you believe. And sometimes, depending on what the fight was about, it maybe was a little bit too much just once in a while. But with the 7 of Fire, it says, yes, you have fought. And now with the Death card, you have not just only fought, but you have also said goodbye already to one kind of life. The cat has 9 lives and is represented beautiful here. Can you see in the shadows? The first one here and the other ones in the back. So you have already said goodbye to one kind of living. You have already done that. And now is the time, you have already said goodbye to one kind of living. That's done and dusted, so to speak. You have been standing up for yourself. You have been fighting off any kind of threats to your way of being, to your way that feels right for you. You have done that, and you have said goodbye to that part of you that no longer serves you. You have done that. So that's a big step, that you have already done that. Well, this video is going to be a little bit longer than I thought. Never mind. We are at the last 2 cards here, and that is how to best move forward. And that is like perfect. We have the 6 of Fire and Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And 6 of Fire. See, it's really to see, okay, what have I done already? What have I succeeded in? What can I pat myself on the shoulder? What can I say? Yay, I did this, and I also did this, and look here, I did that also, and wow, look how far I've come. So the best way to move forward is to acknowledge all what you have already done and what you have succeeded with. So shifting focus for what is not functioning so well, but that is what you are not just invited to let go, but asked to let go and stepping in. And you have already done some of it. This card shows that. You already stood up for yourself also and said goodbye to what no longer serves. You have done that. So now is the time to shift your focus. Let the wheels turn into your next chapter, where your focus is on this. I can do this. I am good at this. I am better at this today than last year or last month or last week. That is for celebration. So focus. It's about focusing on on what you have accomplished, what you have already, what you have succeeded with. Small things, bigger things, even bigger things, all kind of things, both inside your mind and regarding your body, that every little thing you have improved, every little thing where you have said goodbye to something that no longer serves you. Every little thing where you have adjusted into something that is better for you, that is cause for celebration, and that is where you are advised to let your focus go for best forward moving and continuing that healthy development. Um, and yes, I know it's difficult now, and that can spark the anxiety, and probably and especially at that place you remember what your higher self has message for you: balance, too little and too much. Do what you can to keep your inner calm, your inner balance, because that will help with all. And for every time, and remember, you have already put this behind. This you have already done. You have stood up for yourself. You have already put behind what no longer serves you. And you have the strength, and you are reminded, strength and the power, and reminded that, hey, do not assess your current abilities based on past standards, because they are changed. You are different now. You are capable of so much more. You stepped into something else, okay? And Isis, always let go, never give up. And curiosity from the sea kitten, and yeah, letting go and looking for what soothes your soul, and inviting that in, because you have made room for it. You have been doing your homework, so to speak. You have made room for it. So this is your future. This is how to move forward, to celebrate what you have succeeded with, instead of focusing what this is not good. This, oh, I still do this. Then, oh, I did this good. This I succeeded with. Now I more easy can get a way, find ways out from my anxiety, for instance, and stuff like that. And I've changed my my sleeping pattern, eating pattern, awareness of something. It can be anything. And the wheel of fortune. So continuing, moving forward, continuing the change, and like acknowledging that life is changing and you are changing with it, and celebrate that. That will serve you very well. Yes, I don't think so. I think that's it. And thank you for choosing me, and I hope you can use it in this video form instead of writing. I know it's more easy to, when you go back, to find the writing part and stuff like that. But I will have the pictures of the cards also. Maybe even take an extra picture from the text for the two Serpent of Fire and Spirit of Isis also. I think I will do that also, and put them also here somewhere in the thread. So bye, and take care.